Namaste, my dear friends. We are discussing the unique features of Viniyoga Therapy, and today we come to the fifth aspect of the Viniyoga's therapeutic approach. This is that it is an evolving process. One of the key things in our tradition is that we know that one solution will not work for everybody, and not only that, one solution will not work for the same person throughout their lifetime. And this is because of many reasons. One, the student themselves are evolving. A mother going through certain complications in pregnancy with the first child and her second child or her third child will not go through it in the same way because she has evolved. The family has grown from one child to two, to the third. So there is different things. So even if she has similar symptoms during each of these pregnancies that are challenging her, that she has evolved, we have to take into consideration. Secondly, also, the disease itself is evolving. Very often people come to help not at the beginning of their problem, but after a considerable amount of time where the disease has evolved. Especially to yoga therapy, they don't come in the first moment. They come towards a later stage. And therefore, when they come to yoga therapy, they come with the complaint of that problem that is bothering them the most at that moment. And when they start practicing yoga, it's possible that that problem is slowly being alleviated, but some other problem that could have caused this problem shows up. And therefore, the focus is shifted. So from one level of the problem, we go to a more subtle layer of the problem. And this process could continue. And that is why we have an evolving process, because we can help students at different stages of their healing journey. Another aspect of why this is evolving is because even though we may have a long-term goal of healing, it may not be possible within the students' capacities and resources that they are able to implement such practices. Because disease makes us weak. Disease takes away our power. And so we need to gain more power in order to do more serious practices so that we can go till the root of the problem and remove it. So that is why we also design practices that are evolving with short-term goals that are achievable towards the long-term goal that will eventually help the student overcome a majority of their problems. And finally, my dear friends, life itself is very unpredictable. When a student comes to us, maybe they come to us in January, they have a set of problems. But by the time they are in March, maybe there is some changes in their life, maybe they've lost their job, or maybe they've lost some family member, or maybe they had an accident themselves. So life circumstance can change, and therefore the priority of what we need to deal with also changes. And that is why we must not look at yoga therapy as a fixed process, but rather we must look at it as an evolving process, and this is very important, my dear friends. And that is why in our tradition, in the Viniyoga tradition, we look at the process of yoga therapy as an evolving process rather than something that is fixed. And this is very important because we human beings are always evolving. And that is why the yoga approach also should respect that. And that is what we do in Viniyoga, that we keep our practices as an evolving process. Namaste, my dear friends. Namaste, my dear friends. I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and if you have come to this point of our video, it means that you have enjoyed our videos, and if you would like to support us even more by clicking the subscribe button and also clicking on the bell notifications icon, then you will give us a wonderful sign that you are interested, that we keep continuing to make such remarkable videos and share with you so that this knowledge can spread all across humanity for the benefit of humanity. In this moment where we are in history, we are in an important time where sharing such sacred and precious knowledge becomes very, very useful, and that is what motivates us to keep doing this every week. And we really hope that you enjoy